Hi everyone. This is a video on how to install Diode Dynamics SS3 fog lights on a 2022 Subaru Outback Wilderness. The video will start with the bumper already removed. If you are looking for instructions on how to remove the bumper, check out my Hello Horns video. The first half of that video basically shows you how to remove the bumper. Alright, let's get started.
Okay, so we're about to swap out the stock Wilderness fog lights with Diode Dynamics SS3s. One thing to note, my kit was originally installed on a Crosstrek. So the kit I have is specifically for a Crosstrek, and thanks to my luck, all the wiring appears to be the same. So I'll just walk you through it. This is the one that you disconnected when you open the bumper, and it leads to an H11, which is right here. Luckily for me, the H11 is what came with the Crosstrek. So in theory, I should be able to just unplug this here, and there's my H11. I'll be able to plug this back in here, and this will go into the new Diode Dynamic fog light here. This end will go in here, and it'll be just a slightly longer cable, but I'll probably just end up zip tying it. How to unbolt the fog light is actually really easy. Just undo this push pin screw thing here, and then unbolt this, and then you kind of just slide the fog light out and lift out at like a 45-degree angle. So as you can see, I've removed the OEM fog light. I haven't touched that side yet, but I just wanted to show you step by step. This is the Diode Dynamic SS3. Just as a small detail note, you'll notice there's this D in the middle. That helps you orientate the fog light, so the fog light's going to go in this way. Okay, there is a plug on the side. And you'll notice these are the max fog lights, so these are their brightest ones as of the date of this filming. They all come with a bracket. This bracket looks like this. This bracket is the one that's going to go here. As you can see, it's going to fit just nicely. The front of the fog light is going to be where my middle finger is, and then the back bolts on using little nuts and bolts that come with it. Basically, the washer in here, you just drop into a tiny slot in the back of the fog light, which is those two rectangular slots right where my thumb and middle finger are right now. Okay. You drop those in there, and you simply just bolt it on. From experience, I've bolted them pretty hand tight, but not tight enough that I can't adjust the angle of the fog light without removing the bumper. So they are tight, but with a little bit of force, I can push the fog light from the front at the top or the bottom to angle it. Once the sunlight goes away and I can get into a dark road, I can angle the fog lights so they don't shine on other people. So I'm going to assemble the SS3 and bolt it in place, and then I'll show you how the wiring goes. Alright, so after you've bolted it on, I test fitted it. The fog light hole here is pretty shallow, so you'll notice that I installed the bracket so that it pushed the fog light back as far as possible. This will help with your fitment. The other thing is when you're looking at it, just make sure it looks relatively even here. Okay, so and then yeah, you just slide it in. All right, so you can see the SS3 is now in. Word of caution, this bolt here, it bolts into a little metal piece, but attached to it is here. You do not want to over torque this too much, because if you over torque it, or if you use a power drill, it'll literally rip this whole section. I've seen installs where that's happened. I've personally done it before. Anyway, this is the H11 adapter that comes with the Diode Dynamics. So this end will go in here. It'll just click in. And this is an H11 female, this is an H11 male, and they just go in together. All right, so you can see both fog lights are wired in now. I've just used the cable management that's already built in to the bumper to just hold the clip. so that it's not dangling there, and hopefully it won't rattle. Same thing with this side. So we're going to throw the bumper back on. Before we button everything up, we're just going to plug everything in just to make sure it works. The only difference is here with this plug, polarity matters. So I just want to make sure that I plug them in properly before I button up everything and find out too late. All right, so as you can see, both fog lights work. That's awesome. I'm just gonna button up the rest of the bumper, and don't forget to connect the front camera when you install everything. All right, so this is what the finished product looks like. You can immediately tell that these SS3s are crazy bright, and I can't wait to try them at night. At the end of this video, you will see a comparison. I did take a nighttime video in comparing the low beams to the stock fog lights, and tonight, once it gets dark, I will be doing another comparison with the SS3s, and you'll be able to see what a huge difference it is. All right, see you guys soon.
Fog lights off. Fog lights on. Fog lights off. Fog lights on.
Low beams, SS3s. Low beams, SS3s.